things are getting a little crazy.
Probably 10 different things and 10 different projects, all running in different directions at the same time.
But simultaneously, the end of this build is actually in sight.
Might be able to get this puppy wrapped up by Christmas.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
As long as we stay focused and don't get sidetracked.
It worked.
Yeah, for the most part.
It never works the first time.
Technically, this isn't the first time.
Okay, that's why it worked.
Which, for a couple of car guys, might be difficult.
I think that's enough travel.
It's never enough.
What are you talking about?
We can power through and get this thing done faster than we thought.
It's nice that you know how to do all this.
I'm a genius, what can I say?
Oh.
My nose.
Sure. Man, I wish I had half the amount of energy that Leo has. Okay.
Hey, grab your boots.
We got a lot going on. We got probably 10 different things and 10 different projects, all running in different directions at the same time. We're hoping everything comes together and works successfully. Basically, the first thing that I need to do today is I need to get in touch with BMC and I need to get a sales rep on the phone and I need to place our lumber order so that we have some idea of when that's getting delivered and when we can actually start doing it. The second item of business is that tomorrow, which is Saturday, most of my metal plates are supposed to get delivered. So I'm hoping Monday morning I'm gonna be able to get all those metal plates out into the garage. I'm gonna start drilling holes and welding the plates together and getting them painted so that we can actually start mounting our base plates that I have to fabricate onto all of our piers outside. Then when the lumber shows up, we can carve out and work our 2x12s to lock onto those mounting plates that go on the piers. Then we can start building the deck and the roof over the deck and all the fun stuff. It's gonna be a little bit stressful and there's probably gonna be like at least a day or two of just full working in the garage, drilling holes, welding, painting, getting these mounting plates completely ready. So right now, we're gonna head out to the garage because it's an absolute disaster and there's no fabrication that would be taking place out there unless we clean it up. Fueling my body is very important, especially when I'm gonna be doing things like construction or other activities like jujitsu. I need to make sure that I have all the right minerals, nutrients, vitamins, all those different things in my diet. And trying to do that is always very stressful, but I always know that I've got a good foundation for my nutrition because of AG1, and AG1 is the sponsor of today's video. Every morning before we drink our coffee, we always have our AG1. This is an amazing, easy process that you just put 1 scoop into some water, mix it up every morning. It's absolutely delicious, and it gives you 75 minerals and vitamins from whole food sourced ingredients. And honestly, it's the easiest step I can take in the morning to make sure I'm running at my tip top. Everybody that I talk to about AG1, they're always concerned about the taste, and I think a lot of people really get hung up on it because of like the color, but in reality, I love the taste of AG1. It is absolutely delicious, and it's packed with nutrients that your body needs. Drinking my AG1 every morning helps me feel right, and on days where I actually miss it or I skip it, I definitely notice a difference. So if you're one of those people that's trying to be a little bit healthier, or you just want your body to be running at optimal performance, I highly recommend checking out AG1. And if you guys want to check them out right now, you can click the link in our description or go to drinkag1.com/TrentandAllie. You'll get 5 free travel packs of AG1 plus a 1-year supply of vitamin D3 and K2. Wanted to say thanks again to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna finish my AG1 and we're gonna go out and get to work.
What are you doing? Hi.
I feel like we say this all the time, but it's crazy how much of a mess it is out here. There is so much stuff. Camping stuff, construction stuff, tools, equipment, strollers. It honestly makes it very difficult to get into the truck when the truck is parked in the garage, especially when you're 9 months pregnant and always forget that you have a protruding belly trying to slide into places. This garage, pretty much just as full. We should just throw this truck away.
Might as well do something with it.
pulling this out too?
Yeah.
Cool.
Clean the garage.
All right, I like it. Look, there's a big mess in here.
There's a big mess in here.
Are you gonna clean it up?
Thanks.
You are?
Thanks.
Thanks.
It looks already clean in here.
I know, it looks so much better already. Whose idea was it to park cars in this garage?
Yeah, that's not what garage is for. One thing that really sucks is that it's really nice to have a garage, but in the winter time, in the spring and the fall is like mud season. So you end up tracking all this mud into the garage. It's probably the first thing we'll start by doing is trying to clean up basically both sides of the garage, getting all the dirt and mud out of here and making it look a little bit nicer. And then there is a bunch of stuff that could be consolidated. My welding table obviously needs to be cleaned up because we're gonna be welding. And yeah, I guess that's where we'll start.
Awake on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. I must have been wrong. Guess your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone. We're so far from home.
That 3/8 quarter.
Quarter?
I think. Maybe it's 3/8.
I think it's 3/8.
I think it's quarter.
It might be quarter, but it is
Heavy?
sturdy.
Really?
Either way, the ones that are coming are 5/8.
That's crazy.
Wow.
They're probably gonna weigh as much as this, and they're 12 by 12.
Would you be standing on your own?
I feel like every spring, at least, or at least once a year, you gotta like really go through your garage, move everything around, sweep it out, clean it out. Also, this garage is heated all winter, so there's about a bazillion mouse poops in here.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh, nice.
Half-inch talons, a whole bag of them.
Now that we don't need them anymore.
Hey, look, our other nozzle.
Oh, perfect.
Right now, yeah, see, that's a good one.
That is the good one.
Wow.
I dare you to dig a little
Look
deeper.
at you. Wow.
It makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see it in your own time. It might just take a little longer.
Something so satisfying about a deep clean.
Is that right?
Yeah, maybe it's just the fact that you guys are doing it. I'm watching.
That does, it's pretty satisfying to watch
so
people work. I like that.
You waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean all the time you go. You are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter. How dare you run a little faster? One step, you are on your way now. Embrace all your weakness. Therein lies the secret. The water's never gonna drain out. It all
Okay,
goes
here
by
we
so
go.
slow. You waited your whole life.
We're having a heavy debate about what our parents listened to when they were like in the 70s, growing up in their 20s, early 20s probably. And Trent thinks it was all disco, and I think it was all rock. And so we're trying to go back and forth and see, well, who would have listened to what when? My dad, for sure, was into the Grateful Dead, Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, all of those guys. I think Trent's mom was more into ABBA. Was that the 70s?
I don't know. Probably just pop. I don't know.
Yeah, pop disco, Saturday Night Fever,
Yeah,
that type of stuff.
I don't know.
Anyway, Trent knows all the words to all the pop songs from the 70s.
They're classics now. It's easy. I've heard them 1,000 times. I just can't even like fathom what it'll be like when Leo's in his 30s looking back at early 2000s music and being like, I feel like the quality of music in the 2000s is nothing compared to the 70s.
That's
but
true.
It's interesting to think about.
I heard something that like if you start to hear music you love in the grocery store, that's how you know you're old. And I always know all the words now to the songs playing in the grocery store, and I like enjoy it.
Yeah, they're targeting your demographic. We're making some progress. We got this whole side of the garage basically cleared out, cleaned out. We sprayed all the mud off of the floor, letting this water evaporate really quick, and then we'll move all the stuff back over to where it goes. Then we got to work on this mess over here. Now, got a lot of tools I need to be shuffling around and moving and doing things with. I've got a truck with a lot of parts that
Is it a truck?
it's just been sitting for a while. I'll start it back up soon.
Okay.
It's a truggy.
It's a truggy, I forgot. All right, so I guess garage cleaning side 2.
Ready?
I can't even park in here anymore.
Every time I clean, we lose a parking spot.
Yeah, that's not cleaning then.
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's wild. Oh. 2020, Trent.
No, it's crazy.
Man, it feels like
Back
yesterday.
when everybody was listening to Led Zeppelin.
That is so wild. It's already been almost 5 years since we started this project. So much has changed. That's so cool.
So I got in touch with BMC. I got my lumber order emailed over to them. They're gonna call me back in a minute with an estimate and the day of when they think they're gonna have it and all that jazz.
That's for the roof.
That's for everything.
Oh.
It's for the deck, the roof. I guess we're gonna need deck boards. Probably should have thought about that. We'll get a second order later.
Okay.
Anyway, Brandon and Grayson built this shelf that we have here, this little black shelf. We're gonna start getting all of our tools and different items and stuff stacked up on here and hopefully organize this a little bit better than it has been in the past. This side is looking great. I still gotta get all that stuff out of that box back onto our cart over there. The drill press and the welding table are gonna be heavily used when we're trying to build these plates that are gonna be probably in the next video. It's like kind of exciting because I like doing that type of stuff, but it's gonna be really monotonous because there's a lot of drilling of holes and you have to drill really slow with cutting fluid, and there's like 50 holes and it could take like 5 or 10 minutes per hole. So I don't know how many minutes that is, but it's a long, long time. And that's if the drill bit lasts for all of the holes. So we're plugging away over here. We got to figure out a place to put all of our scrap steel over here. Having all this extra space has really just got me amped on working on the Toyota. Like, I really wish I could just fire Trent's garage back up and start working on this thing, but
You will.
right now we're just very busy, and as soon as the new baby comes, we're going to be even more busy. So
It'll be a perfect winter project for you.
yeah, that could be what it is.
Yeah.
Winter project.
Yeah.
I don't have enough projects already, I guess.
Whoa.
Careful! Picked it up way too much.
That's so easy.
You're so strong.
There's no room for me to get in here. Much better.
Safe?
Yeah.
Safe and sound.
Much safer.
Good.
All right, we adjusted the lift points on the truck.
Oh, I bet those were out so that the skid steer could fit.
Well, I pushed them out with the skid steer backing it in here.
Right, so I bet it's not going to fit the skid steer now.
Correct.
Okay.
The skid steer's living outside now.
All right, you stay here. You work on this. I'm going to go to Five Guys, have a baby, go to the swimming pool.
I'll have a cool truck by the time you're done.
Perfect. Give me like a few weeks and I'll come check
That's
on
all
you.
I need is a few weeks.
Excellent.
Problem is even when I was working on this thing full time, I was getting like 5 hours a week.
Yeah.
So that's not that much time. As you can see, didn't get very far. I think we should throw the rear axle under here, and then we should move the front axle under the truck
Yay.
so that there's room over there.
I would love that because that's where I open up the car door when I get out of the car and I have zero space.
And once the baby's here, the baby will be getting out on that side.
Yeah, you're right. Love this. Love this.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it. The higher it goes, the further it falls if it falls.
Trent's garage. Here we go.
This is Trent Allie's garage right now.
Here we go.
Straps are in the way. Good girl. Hey. Oh, I was not expecting that. Wow.
So I know a lot of people that watch our channel are not interested in watching Trent's garage and us work on trucks and things like that. But there are a lot of people that have been asking, like, when is there going to be more Trent's garage? So this is a little dose to tide you over, is us throwing this rear axle underneath this thing. And
It worked.
yeah, for the most part.
It never works the first time.
Hey,
Good job, guys.
be nice.
Good job.
Technically, this isn't the first time.
Okay, that's why it worked.
I mean, it's the first time that anybody's seen.
True.
Put some tires on it.
I wish.
Get these tires out of the way.
Actually, we could.
We probably should at least put the back ones on.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were just like fully transforming this into a Trent's Garage episode, but we have decided that while we're at it, we're going to test fit one of these tires because Trent has never measured and never actually discovered whether or not they fit. I think it's going to rub against the body, and we might be sorely disappointed in about 30 seconds.
Never measured are very strong words.
Have you measured?
Of course.
Oh, so
But
that's even
We
worse.
don't know if it's gonna work.
Okay.
We measured a lot. We just.
How big are
It
these?
looks like a really small spot right there.
How
That's
big
a
are
really
these
big
tires?
Tire.
42.
42.
42s.
So
You need 21.
can't be more than 21 from here to there.
All right, maybe.
Which I don't think it is, but also there's some other stuff that has to go there still. We might be in trouble.
All right, we're.
Looks like it's gonna have plenty of room.
Do you think? Brandon thinks it'll fit.
I can't get no.
Oh, that is
Lower her down.
good. Oop.
Okay. Oh.
They're in. Nice. All right, don't lift it up because it's definitely not secure. Grayson's entire body can fit.
Well.
Uh-oh, what does it look like on that side?
The rims are made to fit that caliper and just
Oh, they
that
are?
caliper. Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Oh
lucky.
yeah.
Lucky Trent.
It's massive on there.
Looks like a toy.
Oh my god.
It's a monster truck.
It really is.
Now I just want to work on this thing. Get me amped.
This is gonna look so ridiculous with 4 tires that size.
Yeah. Dang, I'm excited. I don't have any time to work on this.
Your time will come, young grasshopper.
Really, we're just doing this so we can get these axles out of the way so that there's more space over here, but
Yeah, where's this guy gonna go? What's this?
Put 2 tires on that and wheel it up under the front of the truck
It's not a bad idea.
and in place.
can't unless there's going to be a steering rod on there.
That's a lot. That's plenty. That's enough travel.
It's never enough.
What are you talking
I
about?
might have to bend those upper links so that I can get some
You
more.
are
Stuff
insane.
it a little extra.
2 Leos could fit under that.
Well, we're not crawling over Leos. Where's that tape measure?
That's good. That's enormous. What is it, 3 feet?
32.
Almost 3 feet.
Yeah. That's close.
That's wild.
That's white.
Yes. Oh, tape measure. Gonna hit it. Oh. As much as I know these guys all want to finish working on the truck and just like build the entire thing right now, it is the end of the day. It is Friday. We have things to do, places to be. We're gonna get cleaned up and wrap this thing up.
Even Grayson was getting excited about the truck, and he hates trucks.
There will be a time, just not today.
Blue dew, blue moon.
What's up, guys? Good morning. We are out here in the shop ready to get started on these plates. We've got basically all the material for about 3/4 of our plates. Some of them showed up early and some of them are still in the mail. So we have enough to get started today. I've got all the drill bits, I've got all the tools. All I need to do is just sit down and start drilling holes and then grinding and welding these plates together. So today is gonna be a day of fabrication. And I sent Brandon and Grayson with the dump trailer to the dump so that they could go and dump that and get it out of our way, because tomorrow, I believe tomorrow, our lumber kit is supposed to get delivered. And that means if I get some of these plates done, when the lumber shows up, we can start cutting the timbers, getting them ready to go onto the plates, maybe start setting some of our 12x12s.
Oh.
But that's very ambitious because these plates right here,
Oh my goodness. Looks like chocolate.
these are 5/8 thick A36 steel knife plates.
Wow.
Basically this is gonna get welded on here like this, but I have to do 4 3/4 inch holes on the base plate and 2 3/4 inch holes on the knife plate, and then I need to weld them together.
What are the holes for? The
Holes
wood?
are to bolt the plate down to the pier, and then the holes are to bolt the knife plate to the timber.
Wow. That's wild. How do people do this if they don't have the machinery to drill holes? Can you buy them?
They order these from like a metal fabricator.
Wow.
And it takes like 2 months. Which is why I was like, oh great, I can't just buy these, I have to make them because we don't have time for me to like order them from someone.
All right, let's get to work.
Blue dew,
That's a good girl. Come here. Yeah. And the big boy. Good boy, Frank.
sort of with me, Jake, but let's not talk about you. Look how it's on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired?
You even remember how this machine works? I feel like it's been so long since you've used it.
The drill press really just has an off and an on button, so.
We have had a crazy heat wave recently, and it's been like 100 degrees. And even though up here it's only been like probably 85, it has felt so hot. And today it's like 60 degrees. And all the leaves are out and in bloom, and everything is so green and lush. It almost feels like fall, not quite, but just like a cool summer day. This is my favorite weather up here.
Thanks, Tony. You guys have a good one. Tony has been absolutely amazing, Tony and Francisco, and they've been working their butts off. They've been making so much progress back there. I think the lower level, he was saying they just finished sanding and it's completely done.
Whoa.
So they're gonna come back tomorrow and sand the upper level and get it all completely finished, and then either the next day or in 2 days, they're actually gonna start painting.
Cool.
We're gonna be hard working on this deck and the roof and all the exterior stuff, exterior insulation, windows, siding, fascia, all that stuff. It's gonna take up the majority of our summer, I believe. So I have no problem letting them paint. And then by the time we're done building the deck and we get all the siding on the house and the garage, we'll be able to just start doing like trim and fixtures and flooring and stuff like that. And hopefully maybe Jason will have done, you know, some of the tile in the addition, and
Cool.
I'll be able to get this puppy wrapped up by Christmas.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I doubt it, but it's possible. I got my first hole drilled.
Wow.
I think it took like 10 minutes.
No,
And,
probably like 6.
No, it took 10 minutes. And I got like 47 more, I think. 8 times 6, so yeah, 47 more. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be drilling my life away. And then I'm gonna be grinding my life away, and then welding my life away. But at the end of the day, or at the end of this project, I will have made these base plates, which is actually pretty cool. And then we'll be able to start cutting the timbers and hopefully getting these things installed.
Sweet.
Very exciting.
When I was having the time of my life, just felt I wasn't there. I try to hold back the ego inside, but I know it isn't fair. You didn't know I was watching. I didn't mean to sneak around. But now I'm glad that it hit me, 'cause I can't believe what I found.
Okay, sounds good. Bye-bye. Looks like they're gonna deliver our lumber today.
What? All of
That's
it?
cool, yeah.
Oh, hi Vika. Hi Vika.
Everything except for the hangers, because the
Okay.
hangers had to be like special ordered or something, and they're not gonna be here for a couple days, so we'll just go pick those up when they show up. But
Can we do stuff without hangers?
yes.
Great. Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, it's
Why?
good.
Why is it early?
Who knows?
that
I guess
never
the guy.
happens.
I guess the guy got it ordered on Friday, and they're gonna deliver it today.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
I've just got
46
46
left.
more holes to drill.
Not for a spinach, 'cause I will choose my I will choose my life. I will choose my life.
Well, still pregnant over here, and feeling pretty good, honestly. I have talked about this before, but being pregnant is not my ideal state of being. I don't super enjoy it the way some women do, but I am super excited to be having a baby. But it's hard because I would love to be done. I would love to be done. I'm past the point of pregnancy where I would have already had Leo now, if this was Leo's pregnancy. He was born at 36 weeks. And we're past that, so I'm like, yeah, any day now, let's do this. Come on, let's have a baby. But at the same time, I really want him to be fully cooked and come when he's ready. A lot of conflicting emotions because I also really strongly just want to be done. So I'm doing lots of like gentle stretching and exercises to help get him engaged. He is head down finally, which we're very excited about because he wasn't for a long time. But I'm not doing any of the like crazy natural induction methods yet because I don't want to force him. I just want him to come when he's ready, even if I have to be a little bit uncomfortable for a few more weeks. Hopefully it's not that long, but we'll see. So choosing positivity, choosing gratitude, choosing serenity now, and the confidence that he will come when he is ready.
I'm in the back seat. You should probably take the wheel. I'm kind of twisted inside, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just here for the ride, okay? Here comes a double vision. My mom says love's not easy. Just keep your head held high. People will find you pretty. I just want.
I have officially finished the holes for one plate.
This is gonna take you 2 months. This is gonna take you as long as if you just ordered them already pre-drilled.
Yeah, 1000%.
Why are we doing this?
I mean, your math's a little off. It won't take 2 months, but it'll probably take a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just what we have to do.
Cool. They look good.
Thank you.
How was the dump?
Good.
Great success?
You look amazing. I said what you gotta do to get a little more. Get a little. Get a little. What you gotta do, what you gotta do. What? Did somebody just say hello? Nah, I'm flying Han style, solo. Do you like that Star Wars reference, baby? There's more where that came from. Catch a movie later? Guess I'll see you around. I got a busy week too. I'm watching X-Files. My mom says love's not easy. Just keep your head held high. People will find you pretty.
We're trying to figure out the height that our sonotube needs to be so that it matches the same height as the other pillars that are here in front of the house. We just used a string to basically make them all in one plane. Figured out that that's where the height is, so we'll go ahead and get this thing cut. And then we're gonna tie some rebar into our slab right there, into our sonotube, so that the slab doesn't settle afterwards. Once this is cut, and once I have that first plate built, we're gonna fill this with concrete.
Wow.
Won't be today because we don't have enough concrete bags, but
That's
we'll get
exciting.
everything ready for that.
Okay.
And I just wonder what you gotta do, what you gotta do to get a little love. Legos and Cheetos, party fly. It's Wingardium Leviosa. What you gotta do, what you gotta do to get a little. What you gotta
All right, I've got all the holes drilled. I've got all the mill scale ground off. I'm basically ready to tack and then fully weld this first knife plate. It's really important because I need to get this knife plate done, and then we need to have the bolts kind of set in the knife plate and then set those in the concrete that they're going to be pouring probably tomorrow. The rest of the plates are all going to have to be drilled after the fact, so they're all already poured, obviously. So they're going to be a much bigger pain in the butt.
Okay.
But ready to build the first plate.
That's exciting. It's nice that you know how to do all this.
I'm a genius, what can I say?
Every season till the end of
If it's gonna be like this weather throughout most of the summer, this will be amazing with a newborn baby outside, just hanging out in the shade. But I feel like this is not gonna last.
all the memories unfurl. I was chasing the shadows. They were slipping right out of my head.
driveway here. I got one plate completely, fully built, painted, nice and ready. Looks beautiful, weighs a ton.
Wow.
Just gotta do it 7 more times. I've got 2 1/4 of the holes drilled for the next plate.
Wow.
It's just gonna be a lot of drilling. But they are gonna be delivering our lumber today, and supposedly they're on the way, so hopefully they show up soon, and that will be a small victory for today.
Call it amazing. You wanna do right by me. You know what you're facing. Yeah, I wanna do right by you. Call it amazing. You wanna do right by me. You know what you're facing. Yeah, I wanna do right by you. Call it amazing. Hey, call it amazing.
Every time we get a new lumber kit delivery, it's like this new wave of excitement. We have so much work ahead of us, and there is a lot of lumber out there.
Honestly, it's like the beginning of a beautiful dream or a horrible nightmare. And I'm not quite sure which one it is yet, but hopefully by the end it'll be a beautiful dream.
It's gonna be so cool when it's done. But I'm always just like nervous at the start of like a new chapter of a big project. Like, how are we even going to do this?
Yeah, also, look at the size of these things. Those are giant 12 by 12 timbers. Those are the support posts for the roof, and I don't even know if we can move them. We might need a machine just to move those, so things are going to be pretty interesting around here pretty soon, and hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And if you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure, make sure you guys show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks again to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios!